Alright, so Essa Faal, dafa dem on Kër Fatou mu am fa an exclusive interview. The video was interesting. So Luma Dega, I have not react to the video yet. That's what I'm gonna do right now. And then you said on some of the video, Lumu Ampuruba, you said that it's very interesting or not because of man. Tay, I'm a citizen of Gambia, so what my own opinion, we share together, and I'm gonna want in the comment section what you guys think. So with that being said, let's start this video anyways. Alright.
Conte, happy new year to you all watching and
Happy
yi
New
nga
Year
xam
to
ne
you.
yéen a dee seetaan Kër Fatou di leen gërëm bu baax a baax a baax 2024 was a good year ñu ànd ko yéen ngeen seetaan Kër Fatou all the time di leen delloo njukkal ci li nga xam ne mooy tànn bi ngeen tànn Kër Fatou as your most reliable media house. We have always promised that we're going to be independent, we're going to be
Neutral.
relevant, we're also going to be very fair when it comes to our deliberations. And of course, we will always have the opportunity to give you a chance to listen to your various political actors. And of course, today we're starting 2025 with Essa Faal of Sobeya,
APP survey.
APP Sobeya. Essa, welcome to Kër Fatou.
Thank you, Fatu, for having me. I think it's becoming almost traditional now to
Essa Faal, former presidential candidate. Former? And I can like Billy Necker presidential candidate. Voila.
be your first guest in the new year.
How come? How does this even happen? Every New Year's, it's you that I start my show with. How come? How does it?
God just makes me the hottest person at the end of every year.
Cha, audio we go over crop. Hamanda as I'm watching, maybe not change wala.
Whether they like it or not, loolu la Yàlla def.
yaay boss bi daal.
Loolu la Yàlla def.
yaay boss bi si réew mi daal.
loolu la Yàlla
maa ngi
def.
gis Essa Faal left right and center ma ne waa Essa mi lu xew nii.
Li ko waral rek moo ko waral Fatou.
Wow.
And my ndokkeel Gambians yëpp. Of all faiths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Come no way of all faith, Muslim, Christian, come lo mundi gom rek nglandu yu dal.
Living to see
Yeah.
the end of 2024. 2024 was a disastrous year for Gambia.
Disastrous.
Disastrous year for Gambia.
Wow.
Thinking back, my heart bleeds with disappointment. But I do think that there is hope. Henceforth, Gambians should start to reflect what kind of society they want for themselves and for our children and for posterity. So it calls for sober reflection. It calls for serious action. Pour ñu end the maladministration bi Gambia di go through. We are in a terrible state of affairs. Boo xam ne the little resources we have in this country.
And something that I realized, come Essa Faal dafa over change, that nit ya ko advice lolu but before comes see interview am bi like today what have they over yakamte. But now today what have they over take time come ngi wax come like he's the president of the Gambia be pressa. How come nek de waxe like of the Gambia. The little is change, like no, I like that. I like when a leader is talking and what just at time, everyone that deliver perfectly, bro. It's nice, man.
Are put to unnecessary waste and not being put to work for the Gambian people.
Sure.
Yes, Gambia is a very peaceful society.
Obviously.
And I also thank President Barrow and his government for ensuring that we remain a peaceful society. Because munon na gena nyanga. We know under the current constitution, he still has draconian powers, which he uses sometimes. We have seen him use them sometimes, to our disappointment.
Yes.
But we also do acknowledge Monday, personally, I don't think he is that kind of a person who would unnecessarily or excessively use draconian powers yoo xam ne dinañu take to the recent past of the Jammeh era nga xam ne human rights violations were almost endemic.
Yeah.
Masa suma xalaat sax I feel like ne Barrow moo tane Yahya Jammeh. Wax ma si liggéey de but si baaxaay rek ak si like comme nekk président bu baax Barrow moo tane Yahya Jammeh by 50 million.
So in that regard, I think, thank God, Gambia has remained a peaceful society.
True.
But if we continue in this trend of excessive waste, this trend of considering those at the top, forgetting those in the middle and below, if we try to enrich those in political power and we forget the masses, we are calling for disaster. We are calling for trouble. It is about time we stop this nonsense and know that power belongs to the people.
Yeah.
The government is there to work for the people and not to work for themselves. If they don't do that, Gambians will show them. And come 2026, we will show our anger. We will show that we do not appreciate being forgotten. We do not appreciate being disregarded. We do not appreciate not being considered in serious policy considerations. When I say this, the attack dogs would come after me to say Essa is angry. Ay kotobi dafa mer. Yefi halis regla dewa. Of course dina mer.
Yeah.
Fatu meruma de ngir awma dépasse. Sante Yalla.
Yeah.
Meruma ngir munuma tukki. Meruma ngir munuma am medical care for myself or for my immediate family. Meruma ne I cannot get by. I don't have to go and lahu fena pour sacha Wi-Fi in it pour muna am internet. I'm not doing that. Tahawuma along the streets har bro bu exi mala ye bro nakam gej na ñoo gisee wa jëndal ma coffee. I nekuma in that situation. Santa Yalla alhamdulillah. Call me whatever names you want. But I think I am a successful lawyer by any standard. I think I am one of the few people in the world who liggéey at the highest level on the case involving 8 presidents.
Yeah.
One of the few people in the world to have ever done that. So meruma ngir my situation in life is not good.
Danga mer pour lan?
Good question. Mom ngi toppa man meruma like I like comme num ko waxe danga mer pour lan. That question was very important. You know, danga mer pour lan. Like so leral ñu right now lu tanga mer because ñun gis ne fi ñu mer ñu bari Gambians si dañu over mer ñu ñep mer ne de bon ñu ku nekk am nga a reason why lu tanga mer commentaire right now the reason lu tanga mer president ni moy electricity dafa wara am 24 hours. Second, internet connection dafa overshare. You know, this is my problem. Man mom li mas ma problem dal. Internet dafa overshare Gambia. Te mom das lo mas ma liggéey dal. They wax ne liggéey amul de but ñun nga xam ne ñu ngi create suñu own job like maybe influencer wala maybe doing YouTube or anything else, internet dafa overshare. Job dafa share. So all these things man si man lu mas ma problem. Ku nekk da nga am sa problem. Gambia ku nekk da nga am sa problem. Man dal ñette yi mas ma problem. Job, internet, electricity. Yes. I'm not problem yu bari dal but man these 3 was my biggest problem. Job dafa share, internet dafa share, electricity mom share na bo tamit it's not every day bro. Legi mu am legi mu off like bobu dañ ko wara fix. So mom nañ deglu mom.
Mer simply because when I look around everybody is sad.
Yeah.
Nobody can afford medical care in this country.
True.
Well, in the first place, it has to be available. You'd be lucky if it is available.
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
And then, even where it is available, it's probably not affordable to most of the people. Aren't Gambians entitled to good health care?
We are.
Well, our president tells us that the hospitals in Gambia are better than the hospitals abroad. Is that true?
Wait, hold on, pause. I'm not even supposed to laugh, but lead up for this. Wait, so the one in Houston hospital is better than the ones abroad? Like, man, bukan ham ko halulu, boy. Because I'm sure that maybe the president. Because president is over here, lulu, mama. Like, that's even crazy, boy. Like, that's what? Suñ hospital, yeah, tane. Nah, that is funny. Come, diga, suñ diga bi come is a like comedy country la ko muna dal. Come, diga bi is full of comedians, man.
Those since bim nekkee président mus naa dugg moom ak njabootam mus nañoo dugga in Gambian hospitals. Of course, a day like today, customarily, the first lady would go to the hospital to deliver New Year babies. That's the closest they've been to the hospital. That's the closest they've been to the hospital. Ndax du ñuy gis nit ñi tëdda foofu di dee ci biti. Ndax du ñuy gis ne ñeena ñi sax to deal with them. Gloves are not even available. To hospital.
But balaa nga wax gloves sax kesa ñoo xam ne ñu ngi tëdda si suuf. Like amuñ bed fu ñoo tëdda de si suuf lañ dee tëdda dañoo lal ñu tëdda si suuf. Like that is crazy, bro.
Hospital being next to State House. Ndox sax amu ko. Garab sax amu ko. The most they can give you is paracetamol. The rest you have to go fend for yourself. We have a broken healthcare system. It's the hospitals are a death trap. Yo, so ñu bëggee gëmloo ne those hospitals are better than the hospitals in the West. Kan nga bëgg a nax?
Like am na ñu moo nax nag dëgga mooy maire yi ak paa yi bu ko ñuy jànguñ so muñ sa dem fenn so dañoo kon dëgga la ñun kon ñun hospital but ñoo xam ne ñun jàng nañ you gotta fool us, bro. ñun dem nañ school ba wàcce so ñu bëggee wax ne even though ñun tukki wuñ demuñ out waaye soo ñu bëggee wax ne ñun suñ hospital is better than the one out, boy. Man loolu daf maa war a retaan loo sax it's funny, like to be honest that is funny, that's the funniest thing I've had, boy. ñàkk a suma xam nga na président maa ko wax wala président yaa ko wax but they come
moo tax Gambians ne on the first 2026 ñu génnee ko fi. Listen to me, Fat.
Okay.
On the first
2026
ñu génnee ko fi.
ñu génne ko fi.
On the first would not last beyond 2026. So dinañ miss like his words like condolences and all that kind of stuff, you know. And I like Adam. I like Aduboy.
They all come go Aduboy. Aduboy la ko I like Aduboy. Condolences.
When I look at him, I smile. You know, I mean, he has a nice character. But Gambians are saying that on the first, on the first, 2026, begin coffee.
Forget about the understand come lu means on the first. Mom
on the first that.
Loolu laa dégg xale yi wax. Xale yaa ma ko wax ci
on the first.
Ne on the first. 2026 ñu génnee ko fi.
Maa ngi soog a dégg fi nga waxee on the first.
Man noonu laa ko déggee ci xale yi de.
on the first.
Essa bëggoon naa ñëw waaye naa ñëw mujjee si soobee comme door nga si situation ni dëkk bi 2024 I sat here 2 weeks ago and I said saa yu ma toogee dama dee wax ne ministre bi ak gars yi dañu dee wax ne our economy, Gambia is doing well. Man, as a person, I tell people I'm not doing well. My neighbors are not doing well. And 2024 in perspective, ñoom luñ ñu dee wax ne suñ economic situation bi ak ñun in reality luñ dee dunda dafa different. Lan nga foog lan mooy indi gap boobu because when government and the president and the minister tells us that our economy is doing well, IMF jox nañu ratings yi.
Boy, loolu yëpp pour xeeb loo nit yi rek la pour wane nit yi ne ok seen government baa ngi strong but that is a lie, boy. Because soo bëggee wax ne boy suñu economy baa ngi strong and nit yaa ngi over dee nit yaa ngi dee si hospital nit yaa ngi am dunda bu métti xam nga lekka yaa ngi seer electricity du dee am every day you know all these things, boy nga ne suñu economy bro. No, man fu nekk nii sax Baba calm down because maa ngi bëgg a bel but Baba calm down.
We're donor partners in we're doing well, but man as an individual, I'm not doing well.
Boy, you're standing as because you're rich. Mun naa wax ne you're doing well. When it comes to like situations, community situation, you're doing well. Because you're for talk ni tey yaa ko moom kër boo toog ni yaa ko moom. But di nga am ñoo xam ne ñu ngi si hospital waaye ñu ngi si marché bi boy kër sa amuñ ko. Ñooñu moom yooyu moo xamal yow soo waxee you're not doing well ñoom léegi ñu nekk si marché bi ñu nekk jaay ñu la ñoo wax maire yu nekk ñoo xam ne like every day ñu ne la hey pusul fii bu toog fii nii bu def nii ñooñu xam nga lan la ñuy wax sax booy du caaxaan because you're so aware you're not doing you're eating every day you have something to eat every day you're sitting comme sa office nga ne you're not doing well.
My neighbor right there is not doing well. su ma demee marché soble li ma ko jëndee woon su yokkut wàññiwut. all other ñu ngi ma wax ne inflation dem na down man leen inflation fan la demee down diwlin wàccut maalo wàccut the basic commodities yëpp buñ yokkut wàññiwut boo xoolee loolu lan moo tax ñu am difference boobu in reality ñoom ñu gisee réew mi nii ñun mi nga xam ne ñooy ordinary consumers ñu gisee ko nii lan moo tax loolu.
xam nga there are two things here. Political spinning mooy nga ñëw gis a dire situation nga use xam-xam beautiful language package ko waaw paper ko be loolu la njëw façade nga decorate ko be maquillage ko rouge ko yëpp ba tax it may look a bit palatable.
Yeah.
That's political spinning or outright dishonesty. Gambian people are not interested in these stupid numbers. Understand? Because 90% of the people don't even understand these numbers.
Yeah.
But people do know the reality. The Afrobarometer survey showed that 77% of Gambians are not happy with the direction.
7 out of 10 Gambians.
No, more than 7. It's 7.7 out of
Almost
10.
8.
Almost 8
8 out of
Gambians out of 10 are not happy with the direction in which this country is going. But this is not just raw statistics.
But the minister said that is not right.
This is the voices of Jigen Bi Jai Marse.
Yeah.
These are the voices of Ki Jai Gerte Safchi Konbi. These are the voices of the farmer who is in Dingirai, Dijai Gertem. These are the voices of the students in hamne amuñ school fees.
ñu nag ñoo gën a sonna nag students yi ak maire yu nekk rek jaay seen marché bi ñoo gën a sonna si Gambie bi yëpp billaahi bu la kenn daa soo ñëwee fu ñu waxee rek xam ne booy sonna neen du caaxaan.
And that is the reality of the country. Nañ ma woon ban price of any commodity more go down. And look at the plight of the farmers.
Yeah.
Forget about all these problems of accessing the money.
Their funds.
Their funds after being Jayegerte.
Yeah.
That is a logistics issue. For me, it's not much of a problem. It could be fixed in a logistics manner.
It's still a problem though.
But it can be fixed in a logistics manner.
In a timely manner.
Wow. It's a problem, but it could be fixed. It's not a systemic issue. It's a logistics issue that could easily be fixed. Man suma problem moy ki jaay la saako gerte last year say for $50. Last year mun na jënda butéeli ndox bi for $10. This year nga fayaat ko $50 for that sack of rice and lii mun koo jëndee $20.
Yeah.
kooku dina la mun a wax ni dëkk bi neex na. It's a pocket big issue for this person. Mu ngee suffer. Ñu ngi ko impoverize that person. Imaginal farming nim difficulté Gambia. Ñu indi fertilizer bi. Instead of ensuring that the fertilizer gets to the farmers, the fertilizer finds its way in Senegal. Ñu jaay ko foofu. So it means ne yow yaa ngi impoverize Gambian farmers because they are putting in the labor, but they are not getting the output that they deserve simply because some of the inputs are not there. So who should take responsibility for all this? I heard the last time that the president signed an executive order or something of that sort, saying ku yóbbu fertilizer Senegal, dinañ la prosecute. But that's an admission of a failed system. Because already in the law, it is theft. Already in the law, it is corruption. Already in the law is economic sabotage of the country. So you don't need to sign an executive order to do that. It just shows he is presiding over a terrible system that is anchored, that is, how would I put it, that is hamstrung by corruption. So instead of coming up with band-aid solutions, we want permanent and durable solutions. Solutions yoo xam ne dina tax suñ dëkk bi tegu ci yoon comme yeneen dëkk yi su fekkee ne kii is a hustler dépasse sax is a problem moo tax système bi moo bon système bi moo bon su fekkee ne nit ki claim na ne he is educated am na high qualifications yow liggéey sax mënuloo koo amal sa boppa so dangaa desperation mun naa dugal nit ci lu nekk moo tax may dee wax ne the corruption we have in Gambia is self-inflicted su nit ñi bonuñ de Gambian workers, Gambian civil servants are good people, but we have subjected them to the indignities of poverty. Lolo tax nga am corruption in the system. Ñoom they are the victims, and I am fighting for them too. They too are entitled to a fair share of the national cake. Better. Dinañ mun a dem def seen liggéey and serve Mother Gambia properly. Duñ fa toog di xalaat nu ñoo sàccee pour fayal seen doom school fees duñ fa toog di xalaat nu ñoo sàccee tey pour mun a fay luwaas duñ fa toog di xalaat ban deal la ñoo def tey pour mun a fayal seen doom mu dem studies oo fayal ko exams duñ fa toog di xalaat naka la ñoo mun a defee deal boo xam ne dinañ mun a jënd xari Tabaski. These are the problems that we face. The system bi gaay teg in place is killing the Gambian worker.
ñu nekk di liggéey si government bi ñoom rek ñoo nekk di enjoy when it comes to this country bro si Gambia bi right now soo liggéey si government moom yow xamal ne moom you're not enjoying xanaa maybe nga am liggéey boo xam ne out la nekk ngay dem ngay ñëw and then you're enjoying comme ngay dem out nga liggéey out nga ñëw nga am you're the only person ko xam ne ak ñu liggéey si government bi yéen kese rek yàlla nekk di enjoy ñun suñu maas yi nga xam ne ñu ngi si Gambia ñu ngi liggéey si Gambia bi bro we're not even enjoying ñaka suma billahi like this